Peaceful greetings and blessings. Dancing Lion here. Just doing my workshop, manifestation, healing, inner healing work. So I encourage you to join along with me in this process. It's powerful, powerful work. You essentially think aloud all about all of the joyous, wonderful things that you are grateful for in detail, at length. You're sending that out to the universe. You're placing your order, okay? So, really outstanding way of bringing focus to what it is you say you want and bringing that energy forward and in through your body, up through your body, which, you know, your body is a receiver, but it's also a broadcasting entity. So what vibration you're on and the word sounds that are coming out of your mouth are kind of being sent out into the universe, the great beyond, the great mystery, and it is then running into, being attracted to something that's on that same wavelength, that same vibration as your utterances, your words, sounds, the things that you put out there every day, all day long. They're hitting something that's on that wavelength, and then they're coming back and they're multiplying and getting kind of larger as they come back. So when they return to their source, you and I, respectively, then that's kind of the law of universal reciprocity, and it's the rules, folks. It's the way it goes. What you send out there not only finds something along the same lines of what you put out there, it kind of snags and hitches a ride back to you, to your house. Yes. So if you are sitting there at any time, or have in any time in your life, as I have, start with me, saying, why is this happening to me? Ooh, I have just solved the mystery for you. It is what you sent out there some date earlier before, a couple of times ago. You know what I mean? So every time I'm thinking or feeling kind of overwhelmed, why is this happening? Oh my gosh, I think back further than the incident, and inevitably I am going to find a time and a place where this was my prevalent thought and energy that I was sending out. And all that's happened is the rules. It hit something on that same vibration, whatever that happened to be, and then it came on back and found its way to me. Explanation for why this is happening. This is happening to you and me. So I just broke it down for you, so it is forever and consistently broke down. You know what that energy is about. And so now my purpose for being here with you today is to learn how to consciously steer that oh so powerful train. Okay? You're going to continue to send them out. So if you're going to have a Maserati, why not take a couple of lessons on how to drive that bad boy? Got me? So that's what we're doing here today. So being in the workshop and having what's called a rampage of appreciation, or an attitude of gratitude, we're going to count our blessings, you see. So not only am I a naturopathic physician, but I'm also an ordained interfaith minister. And what that means is I'm of the earth. I'm an indigenous woman, and I live according to the seasons and the tides and the times. I'm Ogijida Ikwe. I'm a peace warrior. I live in harmonium with the earth. And that is the true definition of humble. It means to be close to the earth. And so while I'm before you today in my teacher mode of sharing with you information and teachings and spirit guided messages that have come to me or through me over the moments and moments and moments of time, I'm also I'm not just a teacher, but I'm a student in the universe too, and I acknowledge that freely to anyone who will listen, that I'm a student and a teacher in the universe, as we all are, because we are. So I learn just as much from you and receive just as much from you as you do from me when we share and exchange these teachings. So don't get it twisted just because we're doing it through modern tools. This tool is part of my bundle, being able to do a video for you whatever time I'd like, and share it with you via the web. I have spider medicine, so whether the web is electronic or organic, it's all good medicine, right? Last day. Shea McGrich. So for that blessing, but just counting your blessings. So I start off, and really you just kind of do it with me in ceremony in this circle, this sacred electronic circle that we've got going here. And I say, I am so happy and grateful, Creator, Divine, Leroy. You don't have to call it nothing, but it is what it is. It's spirit. You know what I'm talking about if you feel it. Okay, so nothing, I'm not telling you how to feel. You're going to feel a good wonderfulness welling up in you if you're doing this right. Dancing Lion, how do I know if I'm doing this right? If it feels fantastic in your spirit and you feel like you're doing your work and you're walking in integrity and you're in harmonium with nature and God and your Creator, whatever you name you speak, then you're doing it right. That's the spirit. That's it. That's the good stuff. So I say I'm so happy and grateful, for my life first and foremost, that I'm here, that I am, and then I move on to I give thanks, and I'm so happy and grateful for my ability to see and to hear and to speak my heart and feelings in a clear way. Hopefully it's clear. And I give thanks for being able to walk and dance and sing. And I give thanks that I was raised in such a way where I have a good spirit and good heart toward all people. That feels so good to be that way. But it was my elders and my teachers and my mother and my parents and my family, extended family and close family, that taught me how to walk in beauty like this. And my other teachers that I love so much, Susan Weed and Malik Delmar and Elder Tabi Orang, and so many more that I could mention. Dr. Paula Sunray in St. Paul, Minnesota, and just many, many. And I speak their names gladly and with respect and honor to them. Shea McGrich, for the teachings that you gave me, that I am now passing forward. I'm paying it forward. Did you see that movie? Fantastic. So I give thanks for the connections that I've made with the gifts that I've received. It just makes me feel so rich. And I give thanks for the water that I drink. And I give thanks for my husband and my mate, my best friend. I give thanks for my sisters and my sisters, and I give thanks for my life and the ability to have right livelihood by touching people, either through their heart or on their bodies, using what God gave me, these hands, which I'll tell you the story sometime, but I almost lost these hands at one time. So I'm so grateful that I have them and I'm able to use them in service of the divine, of the Creator. So what I just did with you is a process of explanation, teaching, but I also hope that I demonstrated a little bit by giving you a couple of examples of really how to have a rampage of appreciation. And you might have to start small. I mean, if you're pissed off that day, we all get that way, then you might have to start with, well, I'm glad that, I have a house to live in, or I'm glad about my toes. Okay, I'm glad it didn't rain on me today. Or I'm glad, you might have to start really small. I'm glad for this cup of coffee, but you can expand from there, and it will get bigger, because once you get in that vibration of